And a good Wednesday afternoon, everyone. I'm meteorologist Andrew Sam. We've got a lot to talk about with this potential wintry weather that we are seeing across the area. So let's get right into it here. We'll take the graphics full screen for you. Winter weather alerts across the area. We've got a winter weather advisory for several of our northwestern and western counties, including Smith, Cherokee, Anderson, Henderson, Van Zant, Wood, Upshur, Camp, Rains, Hopkins, Franklin, and Titus counties through Thursday. Again, these are where we'll see the most impacts in terms of wintry precipitation, mainly freezing rain and perhaps some sleet as well. So that's something we'll be having to watch for pretty closely. Freezing rain up to 0.2 of an inch possible, mainly along our far western counties bordering the Dallas-Fort Worth metro area. Looks to have the greatest accumulations there. It would be over bridges and overpasses for the most part, but some roads that are not elevated could also see some light icing as well, especially in the northwestern counties. Again, recording this around 2:30 in the afternoon. Temperatures are mainly below freezing north of Interstate 20. We see those temperatures around 31 in Tyler, 28 in Mineola and Sulphur Springs, 30 in Athens and Palestine. So if you're below freezing, that's where we could start seeing those bridges and overpasses, perhaps getting a little bit on the slicker side, especially closer to the Interstate 30 corridor and especially closer to where you get to Dallas. Here's a look at road temperatures right now in Tyler, 39. So road temperatures in the city of Tyler are mainly above freezing. So it's really out in the county has the greater concerns in terms of wintry precipitation, especially northwestern portions of Smith County, north of the Interstate 20 corridor. Road temperatures in Sulphur Springs right at the freezing mark pretty much, but some of those other roads that are maybe not as traveled certainly could be seeing that those icy spots on it. Let's take a look at Futurecast and what we can expect over the next couple of hours. Actually, we'll start with a look at the current radar first here just after 2:30, and we are seeing a batch of some freezing precipitation perhaps over parts of Smith County, including the city of Tyler as well, and then also an area towards the Gilmer and Ore City area, also seeing potentially some rain, some light drizzle there. Could be freezing on contact with some surfaces that are elevated, but right now with those temperatures mainly in the low to mid 30s, not expecting any major accumulations there. And then I'm going to switch it over to the Dallas-Fort Worth radar site, see if we can pick up anything there. And it is picking up on some activity as well towards Gun Barrel City. We do have some icing over near the Maybank area as well that has been reported. So just make sure to use that extra caution on the roadways, especially over those highway bridges and overpasses. Let's take a look at Futurecast now for us, and you can see some precipitation may actually pick up as we head throughout the rest of these evening hours, with temperatures dropping into the upper 20s in places like Athens, Mineola, and still staying in the upper 20s in Sulphur Springs. We'll continue to see that risk for some light wintry precipitation, freezing rain in those northwestern counties through the evening and into the overnight hours. Futurecast picking up on some more heavier rain, mostly to our north of the Dallas-Fort Worth area, but some of that activity could clip our northwestern counties through 7 o'clock in the morning on Thursday. We're still looking at that risk of some frozen precipitation, and as we head into your Thursday afternoon, the Interstate 30 corridor may still stay below freezing, but other areas climb above freezing. You can see deep East Texas, we're in the 40s Thursday afternoon, so no concern there in terms of wintry precipitation. So this is something we'll be watching over the next 24 to 48 hours, so just make sure to keep it up to date with the latest forecast right here at KTK and Fox 51.